Is Bitcoin about to break out and break down out of this level right here? Currently sitting at $104,000 right here. In this video, we're going to be having a look at the altcoin season chart, crypto bubble, total 1, total 2. We're going to be having a look at Ethereum. We're going to be having a look at Solana. But first, we got to talk about the king right here, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now is currently obviously at a very, very important level, as you guys can see. And the big question is, will Bitcoin finally break above below this moving average right here on the daily time frame? Because if this does happen, you expect Bitcoin to essentially come back and retest $93,000. Now, why is this a big level? Well, we have not been below this area since April 18, 2025. Okay, so it hasn't been that long, but obviously it's been quite some time. And you guys can see right here, Bitcoin, the longest time it's been consecutively trading above $100,000, which is looking pretty freaking good. So that's what's happening right here overall. We're gonna have to see if this can support. Obviously, there's a lot of things that could happen. Will the war continue? Is America gonna get involved in the Middle East, etc.? This is something that we're gonna have to get involved in the weekend to see what will happen. I do want to have a look at the crypto bubble. Overall, the crypto bubble is looking not so great, guys. You guys can see right here in the last 30 days, we got a bunch of things shaken up. Obviously, SPX is leading 76% with AB, but overall, guys, Doge is down, AVAX is down, HBAR is down, NEAR is down, IMX. I mean, most of these cryptocurrencies are pretty much down anywhere between 10 to 35%. And if we have a look at the altcoin season chart, guys, we are not even close to being in an altcoin season. The fact that right now crypto is dumping, the Bitcoin dominance is only going to increase. And you guys can see right here that the Bitcoin dominance is currently sitting at 64.9, so very, very close to that 65 area, sorry. And pretty much that's about it. You guys can see ever since we had that big fall, the Bitcoin dominance has just been increasing, pretty much like how we saw it right here. We're going to see the exact same thing right here and how we saw it right here. So every time we do have these corrections, the Bitcoin dominance usually end up going to the upside. So that's that. Having a look right here at Ethereum. Ethereum is looking at, it's not looking so bearish, but it's not looking so bullish yet. If Bitcoin does fall down, you could expect Ethereum to essentially continue to the downside. Obviously, this is Ethereum on the on the 4-hour time frame. You guys can see that this is the volume profile VPVR, point of control, which is a very, very, very important level right here. If we have a look right here at the daily time frame, the daily time frame is not looking good. It looks like we're doing a Bart Simpson pattern. So now, what is a Bart Simpson pattern? Well, imagine this. This is literally looks like a Bart Simpson. It's like when you have the head, you go sideways, and then you essentially break support and come down. So this would be the ultimate support right here. It looks like Ethereum is getting ready to essentially make a Bart Simpson pattern to essentially retest 1792. If we do break this level, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 25% dump. You guys need to make sure to essentially follow my videos if you guys essentially want to essentially get in the short. Having a look right here at the total, before having a look at Solana, I want to look at the total. So you guys can see usually every time we have this consolidation period, we usually break out. Consolidation right here, falling wedge breakout, and now we're having another consolidation. The big question is, are we going to break out? Now, obviously, this consolidation is smaller than what we see in usual. Okay, usually we have these big swing consolidations right here. As you guys can see, we had another big swing consolidation, and right now this is a kind of cute little consolidation phase where crypto is trading like the stock market, very, very slow, very, very boring. It's not really doing much. The ups and downs are very, very low. Not a lot of volatility essentially, like we pretty much saw right here and like we saw right here. So we're gonna have to see what happens here if we could essentially break up or essentially break down to the downside and maybe retest this level right here, which is a lot of the demand right under $1 billion. Having a look right here at Solana, guys. Solana. So if you guys know me, I've been talking about the Solana head and shoulder chart for quite some time. And in my opinion, Solana can do big things. And I'm talking about big things in a bad way. If we break this level right here, well, Solana would actually go back down to at least $106, which is actually funny. You guys can see if I take the top of this head and then bring it at the breakout right here, which is below support, you guys can see that it would bring us all the way back to this level right here, which is the demand area, obviously. So can Solana come back down to this area? It's only a matter of time. $106, $110 in my opinion. We're going to have to see if this will happen. If we have a look at some of the technical indicators on Solana and we pull out the stochastic RSI, you guys can see that there's definitely still some room to essentially go down on Solana. Definitely not bullish, not bearish, pretty neutral. But in my opinion, if we do break this level, you could expect Solana to essentially go back down and crash pretty much how we saw right here. And of course, everything's going to depend on whatever happens this weekend with Donald Trump, the Middle East, Iran, Israel, etc. If you guys do like this video, of course, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. And of course, guys, if you want to essentially have access to my trade for free, make sure you guys click on the link in the description below with BYDFI. Not only if you sign up, you can get up to a $1,000 bonus if you deposit $5,000. But if you essentially join my group, you could actually get access to my free trades. All you have to do is pretty much send your UID down in the link in the description below. And I will see you guys in my next video.